How's it going, YouTube? Picked this up today. It's Magnum Tool Company 14-inch speed wrench, and I'm gonna see if I can get it looking nice. Musco, Houston, Texas. But yeah, I'm gonna restore this. I'm gonna start out with a little bit of stiff wire wheel, and if I have to, I'll use the soft one. I'll definitely be using some fiber wheel, but I will show you what it looks like after I'm done with this. Take that back. I have to, you see, this bolt looks like they hit it with a welder or something. So I'm gonna have to grind a little bit of that off. I was able to use my angle grinder, 40 grit flap wheel, and grind all that weld off, and now it's coming off fine. Now I'm gonna try the wire wheel and fiber wheel. Alright, I got it, all the rust out of it. And I'll tell you what, that bolt, I thought it was just going to come right out, but someone has worked on this before, because more than likely that came with a rivet. And the bolt was in there and it was bent from the, it has a spring in here, and the bolt just wasn't strong enough, so it was like curved, and I probably beat on it for like 30 minutes. Got a chisel, put some penetrating oil, kept going up sizes and hammers, and finally got it off. But that was the hardest part, and I used some mostly fiber wheel. Tell you what, if you don't have one of these, you need to get one. If you do stuff like this, it does what the wire wheel does, but cuts down the time. And you can make a tool look pretty decent with just a fiber wheel. And these don't look too awfully bad. Doesn't look like it was really used a couple times. And now comes to, a lot of people would stop here, but I'm gonna start polishing. I use a 40 grit flap wheel, get out this little bit of pitting and roughness, and try to get rid of this forge marks. And I will be right back. Alright, did a rough grinding on it. It's a 40 grit. Still got a bit more to do, but I got most of the pitting and bad looking stuff off. That's just dirty. Yeah. That's just dirt too, but yeah. Got the casting marks out. Finished off a flap wheel and killed the whole nother one, so don't buy cheap ones. And one other thing I want to show. Here's my secret to restoring stuff. Haven't been doing it long, but these are amazing. There's 40, 80, 220, 400, 600. These are from Harbor Freight. You still need a flap wheel, but once you get all the rough stuff off, you start with 40, and I will show you what it looks like afterward. Alright, finally finished with it. Magnum Tool Company. Never heard of that before. Not as happy with it as I should be, because I couldn't get all the scratches out. This is some really hard metal. But I did alright. Not my best work. It's definitely shiny, but it would look better if I could have got all the scratches off. There's some. What kind of paint is this? Strawberry Fields red. It's the only one I had. Works as should. I found out why they don't make these no more. Pretty big design flaw. All the pressure is on the bolt or pin, whatever's in it. And yeah, that doesn't hold up too well. Didn't do nothing with the teeth because they look fine. This top part's pretty hard to do also. But yeah. Let me know what you think.